Okay, today we're doing level 4 of the Rise of Scorpion Empire. We're doing Japan. Now this is actually kind of a techie start because it's quite hard to get landed. So what I'd recommend is obviously put down Williams because he can obviously land. And I put Yamaguchi on this cruiser thing, and I put Yamamoto on this purely because he can fire missiles quite well, but also because I wanted to put Chanel on this aerial thing because I quite like the inspection perk of not being able to retaliate, because some of the units in this mode actually do have a decent bit of counter-attack damage. Make sure you don't forget your satellite thing in the bottom left. I often forget that it actually exists. I think I forget in this game to actually use it. Do I forget? Oh no, okay, I remember to use it. But yeah, if you follow that start, I've seen a lot of people commenting, like saying they can't do it, even though they have like the Excellency Medal and stuff. And I'm quite surprised because if I used the Excellency Medal, I wouldn't really be struggling. But I guess it might be difficult for some people, which is fair enough. Yeah, try to get rid of that heli. It's a bit of a nuisance. There's also at some point you need to make sure you get onto that bottom island. I've seen people saying they're struggling to get onto it. And these modes are all really confusing because when you take cities, it causes different events, and to be honest, I can't even keep up with what's going on. But luckily, obviously, they added that thing on the right hand side to show you what units you've got. Because if they didn't have that, I wouldn't understand what was going on. And then randomly, they just give you these two units. I gave Guderian the T-72 and Monty the IS-3, so you can keep that in mind if you want to put your better units on those. You can. I put Rommel on the armoured car, but it's also a good idea to put someone good on the armoured car because you can skytrain them across to the left-hand island. You can do the same with some artillery if it's the correct level. You get given this guy as well. Now I don't make the best use of these people, but I'm sure you guys can. I actually get a bit lucky later on in this. I think the main thing is trying to take one of the cities down below, because you end up gaining one of the guys down south, one of the Scorpion ones. So that's definitely something to keep an eye out for. Looking forward to playing through this on hard. Should be interesting to see what goes on. But yeah, so just skytrain him over. Now I take over. I try and defeat the people on the left first. I should have probably gone for the medic, and I decided to put down the priest because it's easily transported across. And I also leave some garrison units just to make sure that I'm not losing any of that land, because I won't have to go back and try retake it. Now I'm not going to read out any of these yapping sessions that the guys have. I don't care for it. Yeah, look at Rommel popping off. And I bring Konev along. He helps out. Don't forget about your weird alien helicopter thing. I slightly forget I have it for this turn, but make sure you bring him over because he's a big help when it comes to taking over the cities. But yeah, make sure you get your guys landed as shown. And yeah, that's why I left some garrison forces, just because they do spawn out of that top fortress. I think the good part about the normal mode is that you don't have to take every single city, because there's a lot of cities in this, and I kept having to look to make sure I wasn't meant to conquer the other ones. It was all a bit confusing, really. But yep. So you might have seen there I use Chanel, so Moreskov can't attack back. The inspection perk is very useful. Now if you don't have Chenol, there are other people who have the same perk, like Spruance has it, but a lot of you might not have this sort of thing, which means you've just sort of got to take your chances. Or maybe you could use Stukas or something, I don't know. But I think if you don't even have Chenol unlocked, you might not be far enough in the game to actually play these levels. But yeah, you know, you attack Timoshenko there, and now he's not going to fight back. So it's pretty OP. We're dealing all sorts of damage to him there. We've got Monty and Pavlov holding down the fort. And yeah, I was trying to make decisions what to do with the boys here. I also see Williams has gotten quite low on health, which was unfortunate. I actually wasn't making much money. I think after you spend it all, you don't really have anything, so just meant to keep in mind. Also, I did not mean to explode that thing. That was a misclick. That's meant to be targeting the Abrams, but I fucked up. Yeah, Williams is kind of cooked. So I attacked the first time just because Rommel will get an extra attack, and then I think we do get it that turn. And these guys are holding down this area pretty well. So now we just have to focus on this bottom island. And I believe when we take that city of Higuchi, we actually do gain the troops in the south. So maybe you should go for that one quite quickly, because you might see in a second my Marita, he has no health. He's kind of cooked. And I moved him off the city and then realised, oh wait, I don't actually have any troops. So, sorry, not troops, I didn't have any money. So I couldn't spawn anything in. Which wasn't ideal. I slapped Bastico down, just as a bit of help. And yeah, I was struggling for money pretty bad. But I believe I actually beat the game in the next turn, because now I've got pretty much all the cities. It's just that one to the left. And we've got this guy who's a decent air general. I think he has a decent air general. But yeah, we luckily managed to beat the game. Level wasn't too hard, but I hope you found this helpful and enjoyed watching. I'll be uploading the next video early hours of the next day. I'm doing 2 a day at the moment. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.